Hey.
Happy Thursday, shoalmates. Hello, Miss Didi, and welcome to the
Hello.
142nd installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Didi from Didi's Spin. And I, Foxy's Fishes, coming from an axolotl tank in my bedroom. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you all are fantastic. I am not going to be able to follow chat this evening, so Miss Didi will be reading chat to me. This evening, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. And I thought, this tank is an absolute mess. This is my axolotl breeder tank. And I thought it is time to rip it apart and make it a little more comfortable for these guys. So I thought I would stream it while I tear this down. And it's all in preparation to put in these beautiful caves sent to me by Chattanooga Ed for my birthday in August of last year. So I figure it's time to put all three of these in here and give these guys their new homes. So what do you
It's
guys
gonna
think?
look pretty in there. I'm pretty sure it will. You know,
Yeah, needs a little bit of a
that's
shake up.
Chattanooga Ed in your tank.
Yes, I'm so excited, and I think these guys are absolutely going to love it. But before we get into digging into this tank, Miss Didi, would you like to say hello to all those who have joined us so far?
Well, I would, but I can't seem to pull it up. It
This-
says select a recent. I'm not used to working this end. Select a
oh,
recent live stream, but I'm not seeing Foxy's
it might need
fishes.
a minute because we just started, or you might need to refresh it for Fish Fam
Oh,
Link. But sometimes it
probably.
takes a few minutes to grab us as we're live.
Well, I was very antsy because, like she says, you get to drive tonight. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wreck the car.
And I didn't tell her till right before the stream, so.
And I didn't get here to 15 till, so it was like, yeah, we got a lot to do. But I am not seeing it. I'm just going to close out the Fish Fam link and bring it all the way up since I had it up before we started.
Okay, and while you try that, I'm gonna say, um, the reason that I am tearing this tank down is because, well, not totally down, but refreshing it is because every so often, if you use live plants with axolotls, you have to replace the live plants because it's very rare that you can get them to survive because axolotls let off a lot of slime. So that slime coats the plants don't do well, they wither and they start to die. And I refuse to use fake plants in my tanks, so I sacrifice some plants every now and again and I refresh their tank. I make it homey again and start all over. So this has gone pretty well. This has gone since early summer last year. So these plants had a nice run. And we have some jungle val in here. We have some, I'm sorry, Kelly, a little bit of that bulbitis you sent me. They loved it until it didn't like them. And a little bit of Bacopa moneri around as well. We have some round river rocks in here, terracotta pots that we're currently using as their caves, and 3 sponge filters. This is a 40-gallon breeder. I've lowered the water down to start preparation. They know something's up, so they're in their caves. Hopefully they don't bite me in live stream because it's not fun. For me, it scares me. I love them, but I don't like when they bite me. um,
Yeah, that's never fun.
no, it isn't. They don't have any teeth or anything in the front of their mouth. Um, but still, when they latch on, especially if it's like your little pinky and you're a girl and your pinky isn't strong. Well, maybe guys' pinkies aren't strong too, but I don't know. Mine's pretty weak. But like if Mama Pork over there in the left cave, if she grabs my pinky, oh man, it feels like she's actually gonna rip it off.
Wow. I didn't
So,
realize they were strong like that.
well, my fingers are weak, so.
Yeah. Well, I finally did get the live stream thing pulled up, and apparently, it's because I had it open before, which I think I know better. You
Nothing
would think they
happens.
could get to me. You really would. And teach me. But it's saying that we have 21 participants. And let me do a quick refresh. 22. So we're going to say hello to 3G, Audra Meyer, Big J's Fish Keeper, Big Steve's Glassbox Creation, Bionic Bigfoot, Cool Gamer, Greg, Craig's Catfish Cave, Dennis Christian, hello, of course myself, Vision Tactics, Homer the Clown Trigger, James H, Kelly Foreman, Mark Sturleson, Nathan Hovey, Passing Wind, and Honey is here. So that's Pine Creek Aquatic. That's Roxanne Honey, Richard Rico Stained, and Silver Creek's Wildlife. Stephen P. 2003. And why are we always yelling? And now I see Zen Ginger has popped in. And Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats. Sorry, it's not as good as Eric's, but that's all I got. But
Hey, that
thank
was
you all for joining
fantastic.
us.
That was a DD special. I'm sure Rachel loved it. Well, welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining us as I am deconstructing this axolotl tank. Dee Dee was responsible for reading me chat this evening. So what I'm going to start doing here is just start removing some of the river stones because they need a washing as well. They've gotten some algae built up on them. You better not. You stay over there. See, like she's already eyeing
Oh, look
me up,
at her. Look at her. She's like, yeah, stick that hand in here again. Let me get a hold of it. Let me get
right?
a hold to it, as they say in the old people's.
Like I said, it doesn't really hurt. It's just startling, and I'm not a fan of it. It's not fun to pull your animal off your hand.
Well, that's like the electric blue cars. They want me to dig in the substrate for them, but sometimes they bump my fingers. They're not biting me, but it scares me to death. And hello,
Yeah.
Fish Fam Link.
Hello, Fish Fam. Thank you for joining
Oh,
us.
and speaking of Fish Fam Link, we had a cool guest on last night on the Aquarium Hall giveaway.
Yes, I heard. I'll have to go back and watch the replay. We stepped out when you guys were live streaming during that, so unfortunately we missed it live.
Yeah.
But it sounded like a really cool giveaway. It was with aquarium vinyl, correct?
Yes, they did 3 giveaways. The value of a 10-gallon tank,
Mm-hmm.
and then Fish Fam Link threw in another one for some
Oh, that's
decal stuff. So
very
that was
cool.
nice. So there was 4 lucky winners. Oh, look at her! She went back so sneaky, like yeah. Hi,
Oh, where is
Bruiser.
she? Where is she?
Oh,
Okay.
she backed up in her cave. It's like,
You
oh, okay,
scared
maybe I'm
me.
not going to get to bite her this time.
Because I got the jungle bell in my way, so I can't really see all the way to the bottom very clearly.
Yeah. And Jeff Kane, I don't know if he was here before, but hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Welcome. Now, I did feed these guys earlier today in preparation of doing this. So hopefully she's not like still hungry.
Now, do
And these
you normally
guys,
have the water all the way to the top in that tank?
normally I fill it. I don't know if you can see my finger. I normally fill it
Drop it down just a little bit.
about 2 inches, 3 inches from the top.
Okay. No, we can't see it, but get an idea.
When they were younger, I left it lower because they'd swim faster. They got zoomies more. So I'd leave the tank water lower because they would zip right up out of the tank. So, but as they got older, lazier, I can fill the water line up more. And here goes this beautiful bulbitis. Maybe it can be saved. I mean, it is green. It attached itself to the rock. But
Nice.
it's just not doing good in here. So we need to give her a new home.
Don't they need to be a little bit out of the direct light?
They do, but normally I have this tank really low. A light, I just turned it up so y'all can see it better on screen.
Well, I'm being threatened with a divorce if I don't read this comment from Matt.
Okay.
So he's saying, even if you think you need nothing, buy some botanicals. here from both Didi and Foxy on KGE Aquatics. And the reason he's doing that is because if anyone who really loves me, says Matt, go buy from KJE. I just launched a new store for him, and let's break it. Use Foxy code FF12KJE at kgeaquatics.com.
Nice. New website's up and running. Awesome. Matt,
So I
you're
guess
so
now
cool.
I'm going to put in for a divorce because he could have put my code up there. See there? You never know about men. Cheaters.
True.
No, but she has a cool pack too. Hers is a power pack.
I like yours. I love those lotus pods so very much.
Yeah, and it was fun using it for my thumbnail.
Yeah.
I got to stop with the silly thumbnails.
I love the silly thumbnails. Please don't stop. Absolutely love them.
Kelly says that if Matt divorces me, she's going to marry me.
Uh-huh.
Hey, and I think I'd be better off with Kelly.
Well, hey, Kelly, what happened? What happened to us? Huh?
Well, maybe you're not giving her enough time. I don't know.
Aww,
but Liquid Zoo gave you a 99-cent super sticker.
Oh, thank you, Matt. That's awesome. You're so very sweet.
Don't tell him too much because he gets out of hand. It's hard to get him back in. And let me see a super sticker. Which have you got these little things organized?
I kind of don't.
There. Here we go. And I'm sorry, I cannot do all this and read comments like Roxanne can. So
it's a little difficult.
Yeah, and when you're not used to it, this is really, really hard on the other side. It really is. Now it's funny because that thing showed up blue in the comments,
and
it went. It's red on the screen. So that's weird to me. I don't know. It's like the first time I've ever done this.
Yeah, you can just literally not stream for 2 weeks and fall out of practice. My short arms have a problem reaching the rocks in the back.
We would have a good time watching you take out a 125.
No, that's good. Nah.
Oh Lord!
You know why? Another reason I wanted to do this particular stream this evening is because this is celebrating 6 years since I had my C-spine surgery when they said I wouldn't walk again. And I'll be standing this whole stream. I'll be standing this whole stream taking out the tank. So I think I won that war.
Yeah, you have. Now, Matt, I can't go any further up. It's not letting me see. But since all this divorce talk is on, Passing Wind wants to know if there's a line for the newly divorced. Well, it does kind of happen in the fish world.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, did I miss something? I'm sorry. I've gone all the way up as far as I can go.
Would you mind reposting it, please, Matt? So how's your week been, Miss Didi? What have you gotten up to?
It's been kind of busy a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't really tell you what I've done because I can't remember it. Oh, he said I got what he was talking about. I'm sorry.
Okay. Awesome.
What did I do? Look, I finished my last week's water changes. But nice. Sunday, maybe, for Wednesday water change.
Hey, you got it done. You got it done.
Well, the way I do my slow drip, I can kind of set it and forget it, but I didn't come out in here all day long Saturday because I wasn't here. I know what happened. Saturday morning, before I ever got out of my jammies, Tony
Mhm.
texted me a picture of a frog coming out of one of my fish ponds.
Oh
So you know
no, again?
you know how I am about a frog in my tanks.
Yes.
'Cause I cleaned out the one with 40 fish, and look, I only have a few white cloud mountain minnows in
Hmm.
one, and then I have some gold white clouds in the other one, and one goldfish that was left. And I still didn't know how many I had left. So I went out
Oh,
there and I stripped one of those 100 gallons down, like completely got it down. Found the one goldfish living because it's like it was actually a shabunkin, but it's like, well, if they've died through that cold, I got to get them out anyway. So
yeah.
and I refilled and all that good stuff, and then I put a net over it. So it's going to be a whole different layout this year because I can't put stuff coming up through the tanks and have that net and be able to remove it. So I'm going to have to come up with some new stuff. So I'm going to have to get the saw out, and just kind of start over a little bit, the best I can.
Yeah, that
And
really stinks. I mean, I'm happy, like, we're fortunate in this area that the frogs aren't too crazy. We do get some, like, jumping frogs, but like we had our pond set up last year. We lost some rice fish, but I never saw any frogs. So I can't say the frogs are the culprit, but just some places you're just hotbed for frog activity. Oh, that's attached right to the terracotta.
well, this that was my first time dealing with the frogs was last year, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never thought that, but they sure did. And
Hmm.
Cody V says, Liquid Zoo, thank you so much for overhauling KGE site. It's so nice now. So I'm going to have to go in there, even though I just got a big order from Keith. I'm going to have to snoop. I'm going to be nosy and just do it that way.
Yeah,
And
I'll have to check that out after the stream too.
Osama has popped in. Hello, Professor
Hello,
Fistain.
Osama. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're
And
doing
for
well
those,
this evening.
I'm sorry, but for those who may not know, Osama's going to be putting together a macro algae tank, and it was sponsored by several people, in the fish fam. And
Hmm.
he's going to run it through up to the clash and take it to the clash and actually raffle it off there. So
That is
we're going to
so
get to see
really
the
exciting.
process because there's some of those that could be, you know, persuaded to do a macro tank, maybe.
I wonder who those people could be, Miss Didi.
And just so if someone in here doesn't know, Brian has a tractor,
Yes, he does. And he
and he
thinks it's
didn't put.
quite sexy.
Yeah, he didn't say he has a sexy tractor. Is he not in love with it like he used to be?
I
Is
don't
he,
know about that.
he used to be ready to fight if somebody said his tractor wasn't sexy.
Right? Ooh, look at that
And John,
tank. It's nice and muddy.
yeah, it looks pretty cool to us though because we're seeing the orange glow from the terracotta, which
Yeah.
probably aggravating to you looking at it from above.
Well, I was
But
just
they're
drying
all
my
like
hands with
ready
it.
at the gate. Everyone's looking out. What is
Yeah.
she getting ready to do?
Yeah. The next part is to I'm going to remove these sponge filter apparatus. I'm going to leave the sponge filters in there. I'm going to remove the actual parts. So I have to figure out which of these many game zones shuts this off. That one shuts that off. Well, I'm going to leave the sponges in here because I don't want the bacteria to die, but I'm going to remove the hardware because they're disgusting, axolotl slimy, and they're just due for a scrub. So take those out.
Well,
We'll wash those down.
you're going to take the patina off of it.
Yeah, more like the shit Tina.
And John, my fish tanks aquatics popped in. Hello, John. Welcome.
Hello, John.
And
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. But yes, if y'all didn't know, axolotls do not poop like fish. Their poop does not have a casing. It's just like human poop. So their favorite thing to do after they lay one is to back up and smush it. So sometimes the tank looks like this. after they poop.
They're just like, hey, you're gonna know we were here. And I have a new face on here, Aqua Negro IG.
Hello,
Welcome.
Grow. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. They were with us last week. I know they've left some comments on some of my videos. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. How are you doing this evening?
And Carl Works joined us.
Hello, Cora. Welcome. Hope you're doing well this evening. Okay, which one shut you off?
And I actually was able to see a little bit of his part of his stream the other day. Gosh, I can't remember the fellow's name that does the stickers and stuff, rides the bikes, but that was pretty interesting. What I got to watch.
Yeah, that bike stream was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
So I've been trying to hit any. I can't stay the whole time anymore like I used to, but I get in when I can. And Doodoo has joined us.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. You can hear me okay when I'm moving around, right? I'm not like getting too crazy, like out of audio.
Yes. No, we can hear you. And look, Benjamin Peters is just making sure Brian and he stay friends because he's saying that his tractor is sexy.
And hi, Benji. How are you doing this evening?
And hi, Jesse. Salient Aquatics. And, you know, I'm a kind of country girl and a tomboy. I think tractors are sexy too.
They are. This one's shiny and red, and he makes sure she never gets rained on. She's all nice and clean. She's real pretty.
Yeah, spit shined every day.
All right. Now for the dangerous part, removing the caves.
Craig wants to know if you're putting them in. Are you putting them heads in, hun?
Yeah, I'm getting there. But axolotl caves, yeah. I wanted to take everything out first because these caves have huge, glorious gills and frills. And I want to rearrange everything around the caves. I don't want the caves just squished into all the things.
Well, we have a news alert. Kelly does not feel well today. He did not go to yoga. So I know Kelly must be feeling pretty bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kelly. I hope you feel better soon. That stinks. You never miss yoga, so. That's not good. I hope you feel better fast. Fat Kitty, take care of Mama. Okay. All right. All right.
There we go. Let's see.
No, stay. Okay.
Now, how long is that one that just ran out? Women's inches, measurements.
Proper, you mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. How big you now? She's about 8 inches. She's about 8 inches.
Okay, now, if you were a male, how would you describe that?
1.5 feet.
Oh Lord. And Asaya has popped in. Hello. And your lobster is here.
Hello, Asaya. Hello, lobster. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening, guys. And he's always a little more calm about it, so. Pork
now, is that Duke?
Pork. No, this big one on the right over here. This one is Pork. That's the mama. And the one over here is Beans. That's Daddy. These are the adult breeders. Duke is over here because these guys were meant to spawn. So I put Duke on her own to keep her safe because Mama gets bitey when she's ready.
Okay.
So I put Duke over there to keep her safe. But since they didn't spawn and she seems to be calming down, I'll be putting Duke back in with these guys once it's all set up.
Oh, so that's why there were 3 caves.
Yes.
Okay. And you said you weren't going to like actively breed them this year. That they'll just eat their eggs if they happen to lay some?
Yes. I might hatch just a couple to make videos for people, like maybe 5, but not enough to like sell, or it'll just be more for like a couple just to rehome. But I'm not sure if they're going to spawn this year, because normally she spawns in December and we're already in February. So, and she's already lost her belly. She doesn't have a lot of eggs left. So I just think they tried their mating this year and it just didn't take. And that's okay.
They're cool watching them walk around like that.
Yeah. He's probably going to start doing his mating dance with her.
Keith is impressed because he says Duke is a good name for a brown one.
Well, I named him Duke because when he was teeny tiny and still like growing up, he grabbed a piece of poo the one day in the tank and swam around with it, holding it in his hand for most of the day. So I was like, you know what's a good name for you? Dookie. You're going to call you Dookie. And then I just shortened it to Duke.
Well, Passing Wind says we need a t-shirt that says Kiss My Axie.
That's a good one. I am working on merch, so maybe that'll be a good one to add to the list. Thank you for that idea.
Jenna's here. Hello, Jenna.
Hello, Miss Jenna. Thank you for joining us. And my really dirty tank at the moment. I just got done ripping out all of the things. So next we'll be playing the member video, and when we come back from that, we'll start putting the new caves in.
Well, at first when you took that cave out, it looked like she was trying to hide under the sponges.
Yeah, he was. Pork will always try to find the darkest place possible. Or, I mean, Beans will, and Pork, she doesn't care because she's the alpha. She's always in charge. She's not afraid of no thing.
She's the boss lady. Hip Hop Hillbilly says Lottles is one thing that he'll probably never own because chillers are way too expensive and summers get hot with no AC. And that's true. And that's the only reason I don't have one, because I would have one in a heartbeat.
Well, you know what? You technically own an axolotl vicariously through me, because I have enough footage to share with all of you guys. So if you live in a place where you can't keep them, just consider one of these guys one of your adoptions.
You're not going to send us emails like, hey, for 99 cents a month, you can sponsor an axolotl, are you?
No, I'm not that type of person.
That's an idea, though. Like, I do have an axolotl. This one's mine. It's got my name on the tank.
Yeah.
Might be something to work on there, girl.
That's an idea.
Hi, Barbara Jackson.
Hello, Barbara. Welcome. But we are at the halfway mark, Miss Didi. If you wouldn't mind, I'm going to say thank you all so very much, members. Greatly appreciate you all. This week, we are currently 57 members strong. It is amazing and humbling. Thank you so very much, guys, for all your support to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. And are you ready, Greg? Miss Didi, if you wouldn't mind playing the member video while these guys get feisty.
You have two, the top one or the bottom one?
The member video? Oh no, I did that. It should say member 57.
It's got membership. I got 8 seconds and 5 seconds. That's what I can see.
Oh, wait. Okay, I think I see it. Oh, I see it. I'll play it. There it is. Here we go. Thank you, guys.
Everybody there.
Mhm. 57 members. You guys are amazing. Thank you so very much for your support to the channel. And I saw that a couple people came in while we were playing this song. I saw Big Tank Hank, welcome in. Who else came in during Hip Hop Hillbilly? Welcome. Says, are there a bunch of morphs genetics breeders can work with? Just curious. There's 18 recognized morphs of this species. Some are only obtainable through genetic splicing and lab work. Others, there are morphs, such as these guys are non-GFP, which means they don't have the jellyfish glow protein. But this little lady over here, you can see her beautiful green eyes. She is a GFP, which means if I put a black light on her or blue light doesn't hurt them, black light does. She'll glow in the dark.
Oh,
So that's some different genetic things, but there's many different colors. There's a couple different kinds of patterns. I prefer my natural reverse guys here, which these guys are the leucistic. So they have the white bodies with the black eyes. And
nice.
before we get these caves in here, I think I'm gonna swirl some gunk out of here with one of these little nets. Let's
Mountain
stop the.
greenery came in. Mountain greenery.
Hello, Mountain. Welcome. Thank you for
And
joining us. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are doing well this evening.
take that down. Boy,
So
this
you
is
have,
something else driving the driving in the car. Now you know,
right?
and we all have pretty tanks, and then you have to fix something in it, and then you just
Yeah.
mess it up. It makes you so mad, like until the next day, and then you're like,
You
"Oh,
know,
okay, it's okay."
this one really needed it though. So, well, I know I'm definitely going to get their caves in here tonight. I'm going to set back up their sponge filters, but who knows? Maybe we'll plant this on the stream tomorrow morning on
Yeah. Speaking
the
of,
AM thing.
Brian just reminded everybody, rise and shine with Fox and Didi in the morning, Friday at 9 Central.
Aw, thank you, honey. Yeah, this is our fun morning wake up stream. We go on right before whips. Get you guys up and ready. Get you guys get ready to get tanked.
And Wendy
And then,
says fish tanks are very similar to Etch and Sketch.
yeah. I'm trying to be
Those were the cool games back in my day because that was like your portable device.
right. Oh, why are you so scared? It's okay. Okay, calm down. Alrighty. So we got a majority of the gunk out. I see a poop in the back. You guys couldn't hold that until later. And I'm gonna see. Gonna get the first of the 3 caves in. Yes. And I just want to say again, Ed X. I absolutely love these Chattanooga Ed. Thank you so very much. This was an amazing birthday gift. And I know people think they look silly, but when I opened these things, I cried. I loved them so much. I love them so much. Just thank you so much for these, Ed. They are so very precious to me.
And somebody's got to call Matt in the morning and wake him up in time.
All right, we
And
successfully
here.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I successfully got one in because we don't have much clearance between the oh, there's a bubble. Burp. There isn't much clearance
That's kind of
between
fun too when you put a decoration in there in the sky and you turn it upside down.
yeah. Because there's not much clearance between the tank and the top of the rack. Above this, we have 5 10-gallon sitting. All right, so that's the first one in. It looks so cute. You can even see it through all the crap water.
It's gonna look good.
Yeah, love them. Love them. Oh, who's talking? Oh, Edie's talking.
Matt want to know who was going to get him up. Of course, Brian says only the doctor probably can do that. You know how it goes.
Man,
Oh,
if
that
it's
was me
certain
typing
ways,
under
need a little
yours.
bit of
That's
help from
right.
every now and again, Matt.
It happens to the best of them. Just like
Or
hair loss, you can't stop that either if it's going to happen to you.
it either is or is not going to happen.
They're
What do
like,
you guys
come
think of
get
those?
inside me. Come and get inside me.
Get in my mouth.
Speaking of Chattanooga, I haven't seen him, and it'll soon be time to do the birthday list.
I know he's going to miss the birthday song. Let's go. Where is he? I even told him I was putting his little caves in the tank this evening, so maybe he's just busy.
You got
And
a $1.99 super sticker from Vibes Aquatics that says hashtag best stream of Thursday night. Love y'all. And thanks you.
thank you
And some
so
little
very much, guys.
huggy emojis and some hearts. Being the sweet little fella that he is.
It's so very sweet. Thank you so very much, Vibes. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. And in fact, Vibes will be streaming right after us. We set it up so it'll drop you guys off right in chat once we're done streaming this evening. So I love that YouTube feature.
All right, well, let me play him a little something, something. Let's see what I got.
That is very fitting.
It was. I didn't plan it, but it kind of worked out that way.
And again, Vibes, thank you so, so very much. Greatly appreciate that. You know what I love about these Chattanooga Ed caves? Not only are his fingerprints all over these, but there's Nico hair all over them, like in the clay. He did warn me about that, and I don't have a problem with that. I love it. So there's a little bit of Nico going to be in this tank forever.
Oh, that's cool. And if anybody has animals, they certainly know the pain because
Yep.
there's going to be hair, and if you have long hair, there's going to be hair. So there's going to be hair.
With the corgi, there's a lot of hair. I'm not sure what I want to do with this, but that thing needs to be clean.
Well, you know, I see a hide that needs to come to fruition.
A hide?
Yeah, when there's hides like Chattanooga it does.
Oh.
A hide.
Oh, it's like, hi who?
No, not high. I'm not high. I'm talking about hiding.
No, it's like, hello, who? Didi, are you sure you're not high?
Well, you know, I don't think
it's
so.
It's like saying, how high are you? And you're saying, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm higher than you right now.
Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, so those are the 3 caves in there. Hopefully these guys see them as a home. They will. They'll just take a little time to get in there.
Yeah, as bad as they wanted to hide. And Kelly says she knits cat hair into everything she makes.
That's love.
So she sends you something, you got some of Fat Kitty too.
Yes.
And Matt says someone called him about that 240 acrylic tank the other day, wondering how many axolotls they could put in there.
Yeah, 240, 20 per every axolotl needs 20 gallons. In case they ever ask again.
That would be a whole lot of activity to look at. Be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Barbara Jackson says there's no hair with poodles, but since their hair doesn't stop growing, they need regular grooming. But yeah, no shedding.
Yeah. Corgis, holy crap. Shane is shedding so horribly right now. And his glorious hams have come in. They're at maximum poof. And he's starting to lose his fur. They're starting to shed. Oh my goodness. I love it.
Let me ask you a question about this. Could you put Powerhead homemade you know, how you take the bottle and put the polyfill in there, attach it to a Powerhead and regurgulate the water and take out all the crop. Could you use that in an axolotl tank?
As long as the flow is low enough. Axolotls don't like to be blown around.
Okay.
So as long as
I
you can
believe you
keep,
could do that in those.
yeah.
You just
Well,
have to do some angling.
yeah. For this, it was because, I moved I disturbed everything. The poop sunk down
Yeah.
into the sand. And now the water is not really brown, it's pink because axolotls poop like a pinky color. It's like a worm, like a pink worm color.
Hmm.
So
Now,
when you're stirring up the substrate and the water turns pink, that's poo.
now, what I do on like my shrimp tanks is I want to do that in. I've got a 60 gallon, so once in a while I have to do it. I put my power head with the polyfill in it. Of course, I have to put a filter bag over that because of the shrimp getting sucked up into it. But
Hmm.
I run my hose up into a little plastic pond basket that I balance over the top of the tank with a couple of pieces of
Yeah.
sponge, type filter sponge. And that way it catches
Hmm.
all the junk between inside the bottle on the polyfill, and what little bit gets out, then it gets another chance to get caught. And then the water comes back like rain, not like a push. You don't have any
Yeah.
flow coming back. And I did a little video on that maybe a month or so ago, where the 60 had been cloudy for a long time and it had so many plants in it, I couldn't do anything with it. And that was the only way for me to get it clean, because no matter what I did, I couldn't take out enough water to, and when I refilled it, to make it clean. So I put
Yeah.
that 2 or 3 days, and I got all that little fine junk out of there. And the shrimp love getting on that net, that bag, the bag. They loved it.
That sounds like what shrimp will do. Just like when I accidentally drop a net in the tank, the first thing on that net immediately is a shrimp.
Yep, like they could pop in it.
Ew,
So
Matt.
Matt says the pink water is the best tasting water.
You like
There
poo
you
water?
go. There you
Hmm.
go. So, do we have any birthdays this week?
We do have some birthdays this week. Let me go over and set up our birthday banner. Oop, wrong one. The stream is attended. We're here. But yes, we had a few birthdays this week. So I want to say happy birthday to our shoalmates, JT Keeping Fish Tank Barn, and Victoria Lee Creates. Happy birthday, shoalmates. I hope you had a phenomenal birthday, and I hope you have another fantastic trip around the sun. Miss Didi, would you mind playing the birthday song for them?
We'll do that.
Thank
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
You.
Happy birthday, shoalmates. As I said before, I hope you have another phenomenal trip around the sun. And this is our 40 breeder with the two little Axies deciding to take shelter in the sponge filters for the moment. So we got the 3 axolotl heads in the background. We have 1 sponge filter still going, so I'm going to go and clean up the other sponge filter hardware. And probably give these ones a gentle squeeze off just because there's some debris stuck to them. But stick those back up, and I think we'll try to stick some plants in this in the morning for Foxy AM. I have some ginormous Anubias. I hope it even fits in this 40. I'm not sure. It might be too big. We'll have to
Oh,
see.
wow.
We'll have to
Wow.
see.
Too big to fit in a hole. That's amazing. I just had to get one in there, okay?
Right?
Just one.
And
But
I
you
was
know what would look really good on the back of that tank behind those things? Because they look so cool. One of those cool aquarium vinyl backgrounds.
that would be so awesome if I didn't paint the back of the tank black.
Oh, yeah.
repaint
Well, that
all
would
of
look
the
cool.
backs here. Yeah. But yeah, I was looking at their website, I believe Sunday, and they had some really, really cool backgrounds. So if you guys are in the market for those types of things, if you like those decorative backgrounds, they look very realistic. Definitely check out their site. I think you might like find some things you'll enjoy. And I missed
Yeah.
what Greg said.
He didn't know that it was going to go in that direction or something like that. This is not where I thought you was going with that. And hello, Skipper. Thanks for joining us.
I'll give you guys, hello Skipper, welcome. I'll give you guys another look at Dookie Duke over here because at least her water's clear.
Like, hey, what's going on over there?
Right?
Look how nosy. Look how nosy.
She is very but see, the sides of the tanks are painted, so she's feeling vibration. It's
Oh,
Mama. This is the one that used to jump out of her tank or her little tank when she was little to be closer to me. She's very attached. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. I love this little girl so very much. She's very, very cool. But I know she's a little hard to see because she's so dark.
oh no. The water's crystal clear now. Did you clean that tank today? At all?
I topped it off and I wiped down the front of the glass. But otherwise, no, she's really low maintenance.
Wow.
She does eat a lot though. She's not the same as the other two. She's not just axolotl, she's axolotl and Andersoni. So she's a lot bigger than those two, even though she's only 2 years old. The other two are 4 years old. She's a lot bigger than them, and she eats twice as much. She has to eat more often. And at any time, because she's got the Andersoni genes in her, she can choose to transform. So I try to keep her as happy as possible.
Oh, go
And
back
she's
now.
doing
She can
good.
choose to transform. Explain that for some of us that are
Um,
axolotl.
Axolotls are neotempic, if I said that correct. So they are always stuck in their juvenile state. So they can breed in their juvenile state. But Andersoni are not stuck in their juvenile state. If they deem that their environment is poor enough, they can choose to transform to their land version to move to a more suitable environment. So I try to
Oh,
keep Duke as happy as possible so that never happens. Hello,
and
Shane.
the other
Welcome.
and the other two cannot do that.
They cannot. They will well, if you give them iodine, they can. But their lifespans will be very short, and that's not a natural thing for them to ingest iodine. So if they come in contact with iodine, they can transform, but they only live about a year afterwards because they're not meant to transform.
Well, that's amazing that only some of them can do it, and others. That's something else I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who is that going out to do some exploring?
This one right here, this is Pork, as you can see, her little fat belly. She's more rounded. The one over there is still hiding because he's a little sissy boy. He's always a little scaredy. He's always a little scaredy cat. That is Beans. Now let me show you. Let me take the camera down and show you more of the difference between the two, because a lot of people have a hard time sexing axolotls, and then when they're adults, it's very easy. So you see here, Pork is very round in the belly. And if you see at the base of her tail where her legs start and her legs are and her tail begins, she has a very, very small bump. That's her cloaca, because these guys are amphibians, they're not fish. Over here is Pork, or Beans, sorry. And Beans, go from the top. He has more of a slimline body. I mean, I do overfeed him a little bit, but he has more of a slimline body, tapered off. And look at the size of that cloaca. That's ginormous. And that's how you know he's a
It's
boy.
huge, as Rico would say. It's huge.
Right? Sorry about that. Oh, and Duke's like, hey, what about my camera time? So she's going to float in place, look really cool.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
since we
Shane
have
has some,
Jeff,
Roxanne.
sorry, Shane had some what?
Shane has some news.
Does he?
Brian congratulated him on his engagement. Did I read something correctly?
Did he propose? Congratulations, Shane! That's so exciting. I hope she said yes. Oh, you haven't had. Well, I hope she's not watching the stream. Holy crap! Oh no.
Oops.
Thank you. Thank you,
Well, she
Jeff.
hasn't commented, so she's probably not here because she normally
Yeah.
comments.
May don't play, and she ain't here today.
He said he's not letting her get away, so she's stuck like Chuck. And
You
Jeff
better
is
not.
loving the
She's
live
super
stream
awesome.
tank maintenance too.
Thank you. In fact, I wanted to show Jeff some of his. He gave me some zebra obliquidin cichlids, and this is one of these set of the babies growing up, and the 10 above the 40. They're still very little, but they're very curious. Look at them. They're so stinking cute. I love them. I love them so much.
Baby fish are always cute. It just every time you
Yes.
get a new baby fish, you think it's cuter than the one you just thought was the cutest thing you ever saw last time.
Yes. And over here, in the first one is the first set that they gave us. This happened within the first week that Jeff dropped these little cuties off. And they are mouth brooders. So the mama spit these guys, and these guys are a lot bigger than the other ones, but overall, these are a smaller size cichlid. They're so cute. And over here, we have some prey cox rainbows. Over here, we have some, don't mind the algae, you know, these are utility tanks. Over here, we have some Chopre Daniel fry growing out. I think I'm losing you up here.
I think that no, we can hear you fine. I think I finally learned to relax on the algae thing too.
Yeah.
And because we're having shrimp, but it's just what it's just a tank.
Exactly.
I'm not competing in any aquaculture, aquascaping contest or anything. So
yeah, these
let
are
'em
meant to be
live.
pretty. These are meant to raise babies, and these are raising kamaka rainbow fry. Those are teeny tiny Mele Kaliki kamakas. We have some longfin super red bristles growing up in here. We have the orange Venezuelan cories from the egg watch growing up in here. I'm sorry, my hands are shaky, but they're doing so good. And they are
Now, those are
so going to be
what?
ready for spring. Look at the color on it.
What are they?
Orange Venezuelan corridors
Okay.
from the egg watch. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I had
over
just a
here
little
I
bit
was.
of pinging of your phone. I could, it's hard for me anyways, but it was just a little teeny second.
Yeah, over there, I lose signal. So that's the farthest place in the house away from the router. But we already are at 2 minutes until we head on over to Vibes. What do you guys think the hashtag should be for this evening?
I don't know. You got to come up with something to do with those axolotls. Oh, Kelly says, "What's more romantic than a proposal live on the Hot Mess Express?"
Right? Oh my goodness,
And
that would be so awesome. Hey, if you want to do it, you're more than welcome up. Hello, Grant. Welcome. How are you doing this evening?
Keith has a suggestion.
Hashtag Dookie. Oh, that's a good one. Oh no, what's going to happen? Is she going to play nice or is she going to bite him? If she bites him, it's a love nip. When they're this big, bites don't hurt each other unless she hasn't been fed in a long time and she's being really mean. But otherwise, bites are accidents when they're bigger. You have to worry about them being cannibalistic when they're little.
She looked like she was going to be a little aggressive for a minute.
I know, right? And she's just doing what she's doing.
He's as nervous as a hoe in church like me.
So, when are you gonna ask her?
Look, Keith is having so much fun with this big brown
Mhm.
one.
Big brown one. I kind of like hashtag Dookie. We'll do hashtag Dookie. Oh, that kind of looks
Oh
like a
Lord.
Valentine's Day. We're so close to Valentine's Day, and that looks very romantic right there. Two axolotls in their poo water.
Well, it has that pink glow, so it looks like a filter, maybe, that you would put
Exactly.
on your phone. And yeah,
And
it's just working with you. She's
yeah.
like, I'm staring you down. This is twice I've stared you down and you haven't moved.
She's like, Mom, Mom,
Over
Mom.
here, the star is over here.
And then I come over here and say, what? And she's like, hi. But that's what she'll do. She'll float up here. She wants me to pet her.
Oh,
She loves her pets. That's not normally an axolotl thing. They say not to touch them too much so you don't hurt their slime coat. As long as your hands are wet and you're very, very gentle, it doesn't harm them to give them a pet every so often.
oh.
But it is 7:01, so we should probably head on over to Vibes now. I want to say thank you all so very much for joining us this evening. Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on out?
I had written me down some words of wisdom so I could remember them, and I forgot where I left my note. So, no.
Okay, well, I'm going to say thank you.
Yeah,
Go
thank
ahead.
you all. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you, Vibes, for the super sticker, and Matt, Liquid Zoo OnlyFans, thank you for your super sticker.
Yes, thank you all so very much. You guys are so very kind. And Miss Didi, thank you so very much for your constant support as well. You are an amazing co-host. My constant PIC, I love you so very much. And thank you for helping me keep this hot mess on the rails a little more efficiently.
Well, it's what I do. I can mess it up.
I don't think so. And I want to say thank you so much to the mods for all the hard work you do, whether it's dropping the links to the random things that we talk about, keeping us safe from bots and trolls, or just keeping the general peace in chat. We greatly appreciate all the hard work you do. And whether you are a member, a stickerer, a super chatter, a, a membership gifter, a lurker, a participant, replay crew, we love each and every one of you. And we cannot wait to be back here with you, same bat time, same bat station, on next Thursday. Oh my goodness, is she going to go in the cave? Next Thursday, same bat time, same bat station, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And we'll see you on over at Vibes with hashtag Dookie. You guys are more than welcome to the stream. Remember, call your loved ones, check on them. If you're lucky enough to have them close, give them big hugs and smooches. Let them know you love them, because tomorrow's never promised, but today is a gift, a present. Use it to spread some love. And while you're at it, guys, it never hurts to be kind. So go forth and be kind, gosh darn it. And we'll see you over at Vibes with hashtag Dookie. And we'll see you in the morning from Foxy AM to escape this big beast. Love you all.
Bye,
Thank you for
y'all.
joining us. And we'll see you in the morning. Bye.
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.